Good people, what's going on? Another episode of the All Go podcast. I am your host, Desmond. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. Want to talk about the Lions. They lose yesterday on Thanksgiving in the early game. I think 28-20 or 25-22, I think was the final. They lose by 3 on a last-second field goal by the Buffalo Bills, in which they had, I think, 23 seconds left when they got the ball at their own 25-yard line and gave up a 40-yard completion or something around that to put them in field goal range, and that was pretty much it. Josh Allen was banged up, clearly. He definitely did not look like himself. Throwing the ball, running the ball, I think he looked pretty effective. He didn't run a lot, but unfortunately when he did, it was big plays for them. So definitely stung a bit there. A couple things I think on a positive note. Amon-Ra St. Brown, that dude is legit. He is a really, really good receiver. And he is, I think, our best playmaker that we have. I think he just has a knack for getting open. He's got a knack for making plays. And, it was terrific. Defensively, to hold Buffalo to 25 points, I think that's pretty solid. I mean, they got, one takeaway as well. So I think, really some positives to look at. Negatives, at the end of the day, losing the game sucks. It doesn't matter. The moral victories, I'm with my guy, Detroit Lions Syndicate. There are no moral victories. You either win or you don't. And the Lions had an opportunity to win that game. You had Jamal Williams turn the ball over early in the game. I think it might have been second quarter, if I'm not mistaken, but puts the ball on the ground and just can't do it. I mean, especially when we are driving and have some momentum, like we have an offense that can be dynamic and can put up points, but we're not good enough to overcome turnovers and giving the ball away. We're just not. So that hurts you. DeAndre Swift needs to be put on ice for about 2 weeks. He is clearly not the same. He does not have the explosiveness. I don't know if it's I think he had an ankle issue earlier. He seems to have a shoulder issue now, but he's not DeAndre Swift. And if he's not that, then essentially he's hurting us. That's what ended up happening yesterday. DeAndre Swift was hurting us. He did have a nice catch on the screen, but overall it just was tough. It's difficult. I know a lot of people are going to talk about the 3rd and 1 play call and execution. I thought that it was an aggressive play call. To me, if you complete that, you got a pretty darn good shot of closing the door on the Bills, and they just didn't connect. For me, I put a lot of that blame on the receiver. You got to get your head around. You got to find the ball because I think if he does that, it's an easy completion, but didn't happen, unfortunately. So moving on, rocking and rolling. That's it for me. Peace.